Kristen, and this is Elizabeth. Thank you for joining me. We're doing an exercise program today that is for the older population. So anyone basically from the age of 45 up to 90 can join in and do these exercises. It can be done from a simple chair in your house. You can even do it from your couch. Okay, so we're going to start with the most important exercise, and that is your breathing. For most people, due to a sedentary lifestyle, they have a lot of problems with their breathing, and they don't utilize the diaphragm well enough. So when we breathe, we want to focus on encouraging a deep inhalation through the nose and an equal exhalation through the mouth. So if Elizabeth will demonstrate, I want you to breathe in through the nose for me, and then gently breathe out through the mouth. Good. As you breathe in through the nose, imagine you have two balloons in the back and sides of your ribs are blowing up with air. As you breathe out, imagine those balloons are gently deflating. Breathing in gently again through that nose. As you breathe out, think of blowing out the candles on your birthday cake. Make it a nice even breath, inhaling, and then slowly exhaling. Okay, good. Now, most older people tend to sit with this type of posture. This is a hunchback or kyphotic posture. And one of the problems with this is it really inhibits the amount of oxygen that you take into your diaphragm. So what we're going to be really focused on with our breath and throughout this whole lesson is your posture. Okay, posture is essential to exercising correctly. So what I want to actually see you in is come up into a posture where you're nice and tall. Okay, and we're going to be incorporating this with your breathing, because generally when we breathe in, we take a nice breath and we stretch our spine, but when we breathe out, our natural inclination is to slightly relax and slouch, okay? So what we're going to be doing now is a fantastic breathing technique that I teach everyone when they first come to me for lessons, and that's how to elongate and lengthen your spine through breath. So what we're going to do is we're going to take a big deep breath in through the nose, and as you're breathing out, I want you to feel like you are stretching your spine, and I'm going to assist Elizabeth just a little bit here. I'm not really holding too much, but it's that feeling of stretching or pushing your head up into my hand. As you inhale, you're going to hold that stretch. Feel the space between your ears and your shoulders really open and lengthen. And then as you breathe out, I want you to try and stretch again. Feel the space between your rib cage and your hip bone open up even further for me. Good. Inhale, hold that stretch one more time. And this time you stretch it all the way up, and then you can relax. Okay, we're going to repeat this 3 times, and you're going to breathe in deeply through the nose. Feel that breath expand the diaphragm. Now as you breathe out, feel that you're stretching the space between your ears to your shoulders, making that neck even longer. Great. Inhale, hold that there for me. As you breathe out, pull the abdominal muscles in nice and tight. Push those shoulder blades into your back pocket. Hold the stretch as you inhale. Breathe out one more time. Lengthen and stretch a little bit taller, and then slowly relax. Good. Last time. We're going to breathe in through the nose. Gently breathe out through the mouth. Pull the abdominal wall in. Feel that you're lengthening, stretching that whole spine. Imagine you've got little balloons next to every vertebrae that are blowing up with air. Hold that. And then breathe out again. As you exhale, I want to see that stretch and make you as nice as tall as you can. Good. And we inhale. And last one, you exhale. Now you're going to hold this. And ideally, this is your ideal posture I'd like you to be in. So if I try and actually physically push Elizabeth right now, she doesn't budge. She's in a nice braced position with her core, and that's telling me, and that's giving me a nice feedback that she's in a position where she should be doing all of these exercises from. So first thing, make sure you are in that correct position. You feel that your spine is elongated and lengthening, as we call axial elongation. Okay, it's very important. And you're also bracing and nice and tall. Okay, good. So we're going to start our first exercise after that we finish now our breathing with some roll downs. And this is really nice because it encourages some mobility through the spine. We also don't want to be super rigid, which we were when we were breathing, obviously, but we want to also encourage some mobility through your spine. So I'd like you to just gently nod your chin and allow your body to fall forward, and just allow, just here. And again, only go to where you're comfortable going. You're going to take a big deep breath in through the nose, allowing the diaphragm to expand, And then as you breathe up, come and sit up to that really nice tall stretch position. Inhale, sit a little taller. As you breathe out, go forward and just relax and allow your forehead to drop down towards your thighs. Stay here, breathe in. And as you breathe out, come back up again, sitting up nice and tall and straight. Inhale, stretch a little taller. Exhale, slowly come down. Keep that space between your chin and your chest, just enough to fit a little tennis ball. And you're going to inhale. And as you exhale, come back up. Lengthen the space between your rib cage and your hip bone. Feel that you're pushing those shoulders out to the sides of the room. Inhale, one more time, and exhale, slowly round forward. And then slowly come and sit back up nice and straight. So be aware of that posture of that flexion forward and that really nice straight long spine. I'd like you now to lift your shoulders up towards your ears. And then as you breathe out, draw the belly button in towards the spine. And we want to activate those muscles that wrap around our belly as well. A lot of people middle-aged tend to get that spread through here. So we do want to activate when we're breathing those muscles that wrap around our tummy. So you inhale through the nose, lift your shoulders up towards your ears. And then as you breathe out, gently drop your shoulders all the way back down. Nice. And again, inhale, lift up those shoulders. Good, so getting a little bit of mobility in our scapula, in our back, those shoulder blades. And again, slowly lift the shoulders up. And gently drop the shoulders back down. Good, lift them up where those shoulders is earrings as you lift them right up. And feel like you're pushing your shoulder blades into your back pocket. Nice, and let's do 3 more of these. Inhale, slowly coming up. And gently dropping the shoulders all the way back down. Nice, and 2 more. Breathing in. And gently breathing out. Good, and 1 more time, breathing in. And slowly breathing out. Nice, good. We're going to move on to opening up those shoulder blades. So as I explained earlier about the kyphotic position with most the aging population is, or the older population, as I should be correcting, as Elizabeth will correct me actually, is basically opening up and really focusing on trying to get rid of all those crease marks that we tend to get in the front of your t-shirt by opening your hands out, keeping your elbows close to your body, and feeling like you're squeezing together those 2 bones in our back, those shoulder blades or scapula. Okay, and then we're going to inhale as your arms come forward. And what you can do with this exercise, you can hold some hand weights. You can even hold a flex band if you've got one at home handy. And you can be pulling that apart. And what you want to do is feel that you're rotating that humerus bone, that bone in the upper part of your arm is turning, and then it's coming forward. Good, breathing out as the arms open up. Breathing in. You're still, when you're exhaling, remember you're sitting a little bit taller and straighter. You're inhale, holding that stretch, and exhale, get that little bit taller every time you open your arms. Keep your elbows beside you, so think of holding onto a piece of tissue underneath those elbows. I don't want the elbows opening out to the side, and feel that you're squeezing together. So we're shortening the space between those shoulder blades, okay? And we're stretching the front of the chest here, okay? Nice and open. Good, we're gonna do 3 more, and you're gonna exhale as you open, inhale as you bring it back together. And you have 2 more, very nice. Elizabeth's fabulous at this. Good, and just 1 more. Hold it open, just stay here now. Here's where I want you to hold that position, and we call this an isometric contraction right now, where you're holding it. Try and open the hands as far as you can. Stay there, good, good, hold that. And then I want you to do small little presses back, and we're going to change the breathing to a small little 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Hold it again, stay there for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And do those small pulses again for me. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Last one, we're going to do it 3 sets where you hold it. On the last one, really try and squeeze those shoulder blades really tight together. Hold it and do those little pulses and the sniffing breath. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Fantastic. Leave your hands down beside you. And now slowly lift your arms up with your palms facing up towards the ceiling. Good. Now slowly bring your hands all the way back down. Make sure that if you can see yourself in a mirror, it's nice to get some feedback, and you can watch as you're doing it. So if you do have a mirror and you're doing these exercises in front of mirrors, it's nice because you can often see that sometimes one arm will be a little bit higher than the other. So you want to make sure both arms are at the same height, and then slowly breathe in and drop the hands back down. Sit up a little bit taller for me, Elizabeth. That's it, great. Try not to let your back touch the back of your chair, okay? Here, so that means that you're not relying on putting all of your weight back onto the chair. And you're going to slowly take the hands up out to the side. Now stay here, Elizabeth, with your arms up at this height. Great. And what I'd like you to do here is just hold it and stretch your arms as far as you can. And you're going to do little circles around 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And do the reverse. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Slowly bring your arms back down. I'd like you to take your arms and reach them straight up in front of you, all the way up above the top of your head towards the ceiling. Now be careful, what tends to happen when we do these is we automatically lift those shoulders. So remember, keep that as much space between your ear and your shoulders as you can, and then slowly start to lower your hands all the way back down towards the floor, onto the outside of your thighs. Just drop them down beside you. Great. As you inhale, take your arms back up again. Good. Stretch, sit up nice and tall. And then as you exhale, let your arms drop to the floor. But as your arms are coming down, feel like you're sitting up that little bit taller and straighter. Perfect. We inhale, the arms come all the way up. Hold it. And then slowly relax and let your arms drop all the way down towards the floor. Great. And we're going to do 5 more. Inhale as those arms come back up. Watch the shoulders, keep the front of your ribs nice and close together, so I don't want to see popping of the ribs, and then slowly allow your arms to drop to the floor. And slowly coming back up. We've got 4 more. Good. Inhaling, taking a big deep breath, allowing the oxygen to fill into the sides and back of the diaphragm, and slowly lower the hands back down. Good. 3 more. Again, keep the shoulders down, use your breath. Breathing out, draw the belly button into the spine. Feel like that neck is getting longer. What I often say to my clients is I don't want any crease marks. Okay, no crease marks in the neck. So stretch your neck, slowly coming all the way up. And slowly taking the arms back down. Nice. And just do that 1 more time. Come all the way up. Good. You're going to stay here and lower one hand down towards the floor. Here, and now stop. Feel like you want to stretch this hand as high as you can and this one as low as you can. Swap it over and change arms, and breathing in and swap and breathe out. Breathing in and then breathing out. So we're doing a reciprocal movement here. One arm is doing one thing, one arm is doing the opposite thing. Good. And slowly changing. Nice. And you're going to keep your right arm up for me this time. So we're going to swap arms. That's it. Do the other side. So this is your right. Stay there. Hold it. Stay in this position. And really feel like you want to pull this arm back a little bit. Hold it. And then do little pulses with the right arm going, the left arm going back, right arm going back. That's it. Press it. There you go. Perfect. So you're doing the same movement, but one's up and one's down. And do another 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come back up and change to the other side. Hold it there. Really feel like you want to push the arm back, the hand down. Try and avoid lifting the shoulder of the arm that's going up. Perfect. And take it and go 10. Little pulses back. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring the arms back down. I'd like you to lift both arms up to shoulder height again. You're going to inhale now. This time, open your arms as wide as you can. And I'd like you actually to take them right back as far as you can, even further back than in line with your peripheral vision, so you can't see your arms behind you. And really feel that you're squeezing those shoulder blades. Again, don't lean back onto the chair. Hold that for me now for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And do little presses back now. Squeezing the shoulder blades. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Hold it there again for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Little pulses. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Hold it again. Remember, these exercises, you can hold little weights as well, so feel free to pick up whatever you have close by and do those little pulses now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Lovely. Lower your hands all the way back down. Good. Now have a little rest. Good. From here, we're going to move on to start working a little bit our legs. We're going to start with our ankle mobility. So if you bring your feet a little bit more in front for me, Elizabeth. That's it. Good. Now, just start by lifting your toes up as high as you can. And then slowly release it back down. You're going to inhale as you lift your toes. As you breathe out, remember, I want you to sit taller and straighter. So even though we've started focusing on the feet, we don't want to forget about our posture, okay? Posture is super important, okay? It's one of the most important things that I think people need to be aware of as we are getting older. And lift the toes and lower the toes back down. Nice. Keep going, lifting those toes as high as you can. Lowering it back down. You can use the breath inhaling and exhaling. Nice. Lifting up. Come back down. You can hold those toes right up and stay there. Hold it for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Do small little lifts, trying to lift higher. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And relax your toes back down. Now do the reverse of that. Lift your heels up as high as you can and lower them back down. Perfect. Lift them right up. So what I want to see is that you're getting a lovely, some nice mobility in your ankle joints. And we lift the heels and lower the heels back down. Lift it up and come back down. Inhale, breathe into the back and sides of the ribs. Breathe out, drawing the navel into the spine. Good. Inhale. As you breathe out, feel like you're tightening that belt around your tummy. Keep your heels up for me now. Perfect. Stay there. And try and do little presses higher with your heels. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Relax your heels back down. Now I'd like you to start by lifting your right knee up for me here. And slowly place it back down. Change legs. Do the opposite leg. 2. Nice. 3. As you're doing this, be mindful not to lose your posture. Don't slouch. And lift. And lift. Good. Lift up and lift. Good. We're going to do 4, 3, 2, last one. Now hold that right leg up for me. Just stay there. Try and sit taller. Good. Hold it for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Small little lifts higher with the knee. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Relax it down. Not so easy, are these?
No.
When you do it properly.
No, when you do it properly.
Yeah.
No.
And change. Let's do the other side. Yeah. It's actually, you have to really concentrate on what you're doing when you're doing all these exercises. Change and do that left leg. Slowly bring it up. Take it back down. 2, 3, 4, 5. Not too fast. 6. Using your breath. 7. That's it. 8, 9, 10. Hold the knee up. Stay there. Stretch your neck. Lengthen your waist. Holding it for another 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Place that foot back down. If you would like, you can scoot forward a little bit on the chair for me, Elizabeth. Just a touch. That's it. Knee up for me. And you're going to extend the leg out. Bend the knee and place it back down. 5 times. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Slow down. Not too fast with the movement. Each movement should be nice and controlled. Bend and place it back down. Do 2 more. Great. Last one. And hold the leg out. Stay in that position for me here and hold that. Really stretch your leg. Lengthen your spine as much as you can. And then do small little pulses up. So this is your dynamic movement. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Hold it again. Stay there for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Little dynamic stretches. Lifting. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Hold it again. Remember, if you can't do all 3, do 1 or 2, it's fine. And little tiny pulses. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Carefully place the foot down. Give that leg just a little rest for a second. Okay? Now take that leg back out again. And we're going to be pointing your toes and flexing your feet. Good. Getting that ankle mobility. Also activating the nerves all the way from the foot up into that spine. Good. Slowly point and flex. Do 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Carefully put the foot back down. And then we're going to repeat that on the opposite leg. So taking that knee up, stretch it out, bend the knee, and then put it back down. Breathe in, breathe out, breathe in, and then breathe out. So each movement we're doing a breath. So inhale, lift your knee. Exhale, straighten. Inhale, bend. And exhale, lower. Good. Inhale, stretch that spine, sit tall. Bend, and take it back down. Nice. 3 more. Straighten. Bend, come back down. 2 more. Lift, straighten, bend, take it back down. 1 more. Straighten, bend, come down. You're going to hold that leg out now. Sit straighter for me. Hold it there for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and small lifts higher. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Hold it. Stay here for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and little tiny pulses again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Hold it. Take it back down. Now you're going to take that foot up and we're going to do that point and flex of your ankle joint. So stretch, point the toes, flex your foot, and really focus on pointing as hard as you can and flexing as much as you can. So you're getting that full range of movement in your ankle joint. Sit nice and tall, keep your neck nice and long. Great, and do 5 more. 4, 3, 2, and last one, stop. Good. Place the foot down. The next exercise for me is one of the most important exercises for the older population because it's something that we need to be able to do, and a lot of older people can't and end up in wheelchairs. They can't stand up. Okay, so it's very important. The movement of leaning forward to get up is a really important movement that we need to be able to do. So if you have a chair that has arms, okay, you can assist yourself. I prefer you not to hold on. I prefer to use the muscles of your legs to do this exercise. So if you can place your hands across your chest for me, Elizabeth. Good, and what you're going to do is keep your feet a little bit more in front. Place your weight into your heels for me. That's it, great. And then just lean forward and try and sit up. That's it. Good. And then carefully come and sit back down. Good. And just make sure that, I'm holding Elizabeth's chair here right now so it doesn't move. So just make sure if you do have a chair and you're using it, that it is firmly planted on the floor and it's not likely to move. So when you sit back down, it's not there. So inhale for me. On the exhale, let's come up. And then slowly sit back down. Good. And again, inhale. And exhale, let's come up. And then slowly sit back down. Good. These exercises, Elizabeth has had 2 hip replacements. Okay, she's done amazing. She's been working with me for quite a long time. And slowly come all the way up. And then slowly sit back down. Good. And again, breathe in. Breathe out as you come on up. Breathe in as you come back down. Good. So this is an exercise you can do all day. I'd like you to do as many as you possibly can, okay? And again, just remember if you do have problems with your knees, then obviously you don't have to do this exercise. All the exercises can be omitted. You can wait and move on. The other option is, Elizabeth, is you can just try and come up halfway for me. Halfway, stop, and then slowly come back down. Good. Breathe in, halfway up. Slowly come back down. Halfway up. Come back down. Halfway up, and this is probably harder than standing all the way up. And again, halfway up. Good. And because I love Elizabeth, she's going to stay there. You're going to hold it for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Carefully come back down for me. Good. And we're going to do that again. Watch the position of your feet, Elizabeth, a little bit for me. We tend to often lose our position. So in between doing each exercise, just take a quick look down. Make sure your feet are straight, your knees are in line with your big toes. And I want you to do that again. Hands across your chest. And let's come back up. And we're going to hold it halfway, halfway. Go down. Yes. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Carefully come back down. And relax.
In front of the other.
It's okay. It's fine. And now we're going to do that one more time. Inhale. And exhale because you've got to get your workout in today. And go all the way up. Over there. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And then carefully come back down. Good. Now I'd like you to come and stand up for me. Okay, so we're going to start standing now. And I'd like you to just start marching for me, just walking on the spot. But I'd like you to lift your knees a little bit higher. If you need the support of something to hold, you can hold the chair, you can hold the wall beside you, something here. Nice, quiet, not too much noise when we're walking. Keep it pretty even. And just start with the opposite arm to legs. Good. So this is what I found. We get, yeah, exactly. That's what I wanted you to do. Exactly. So as we're getting older, our coordination goes. So it's really important. One of the courses as a neurological exercise specialist is that the coordination for people that have Parkinson's. This is a great one, and we need to keep that movement of the arms and the legs going. Good. And now we're going to just gently stop. Good. Now you're going to hold onto the side of your chair for me, Elizabeth. Great. And I want you to lift your right leg up slowly and then take it back down. Good. You're going to breathe out as you lift your knee up. And you're going to inhale as it comes back down. Breathe out. Take our knee up. Inhale, lower the knee back down. Lift out. Try and remember you're trying to stay in a nice, that elongated brace position. And up. Lift up. Good. Now I want you to hold just your right leg up. Okay? Hold it there for me. Now you're going to stay here and you're going to try and stretch the leg forward and bend it 1. Stretch it and bend it 2. Breathe out 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and relax the leg back down. Good. You're going to turn around and you can do that on the other leg up and bend the knee up and take it back down. Good. Take it up. Take it back down. Good. Up and down. Take it up and down. Now take the leg up, straighten the leg out, bend the knee, bring it back down. Take it up, straighten the leg, bend it, take it back down. Inhale, exhale, inhale, come down. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Good. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. One more. Hold that leg up, hold it there, and little lifts higher. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Come back. Okay, so we're going to go into some. Also, one of the things I tend to see with the older clients that I have is that they become quite stiff, okay, in their joints. And Elizabeth will say that's one of the things that she often says is a really big problem. So we're going to finish off with a couple of really nice stretches that you can do a simple side stretch. And what you're going to be doing is just leaning to the side and just stretching over. Now remember, keep the length in your neck and then slowly breathe in as you come back up, and do that on the other side. Just stretch to the side and then slowly coming back up. Over and coming up. Nice. Over and coming up. Go over, just leaning. So we're lengthening the one side, we're shortening the opposite side. Keeping the stretch all the way in that spine, nice. And again, just do 2 more. Over to the side, coming back up. One more time, over to the side, come back up. Now stay over to the left for the one side of your side here, and then do little stretches further. So do those little dynamic pulses here, and 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, come back up. Do that on the other side for me. Go over, holding that isometric contraction first, really stretching. Think of like a branch swinging in the wind. Hold it, and then do those little pulses. Go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, come back up. You can repeat a couple of these exercises, so you could redo that again another couple of times if you want on each side. We're going to go straight down into some sumo squats. So we're going to be opening our legs into a wide turned out position here for me. Great. Now here, again, because of Elizabeth's restriction a little bit in her hips, we have to work on trying to really get the knees back and open here. So I want you to sit down and really feel that you're pushing. You can use your hands a little bit to push those knees back, okay? Great. And I just want you to hold that stretch for me now. So we're going to stay there for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and then slowly stand up straight for me, keeping the legs in the same position. Inhale, stay here, and go down again. Breathe out. Sink down towards the floor. And this is a great one also for pelvic floor. Good. Shoulders down. Push those knees out. Good. Little bit of useful information. Until they invented or started using the toilets in Japan, no one needed hip replacements. You see?
Is that right?
Yeah, that's true. Yeah. And slowly go down. And open those knees wide. Hold it there for me. Great, chest open. Stay here for another 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come all the way out. Great. How does those knees feel? Do you feel a little bit looser?
Yes, much.
Yeah?
No
Great.
question.
Okay.
No question.
We're going to finish off with an exercise here, a little stretch that we can use the chair with as well. So if you're unable to bend really far or drop your hands all the way to the floor, which ideally I would like you to be able to do, which we should be able to get down and untie our shoelaces and do all these functional movements here. Okay, so what you're going to be doing to start with is just using the chair to assist you with your stretch. So you're going to be placing your hands on that chair, and you're going to be trying to push your hips back and drop your chest closer towards the floor, and hold that stretch for me, and then slowly come back up. Okay?
Right.
So hands onto the chair. Good. And from here you're going to try and send your bum cheeks to the back of the room and push your hands forward. Lovely. So where you're feeling the stretch right now should be in the back of your legs, right? Good. Remember your shoulders away from your ears. Nice. And just keep your breath even and inhaling through the nose. And an exhale. Great. And we just hold it. And breathing out. Bend your knees softly for me. And just straighten your legs. Bend it and straighten. Do 3 more. Watch your knees don't turn inwards. Keep them in line with the big toes. Bend them and straighten them. Good. And 1 more. Bend and straighten. Stop. And then slowly come and stand up. Nice and tall. Good. And I want you to do that again. Stay here. Breathe in. Breathe out. Go forward. Grab hold of the front of your chair or whatever's close by, your bench, your couch. Stay there. Push those hips back. Stay in that stretch for a moment. And just hold it. Really breathe into that stretch. Bend your knees as you inhale. Exhale as you straighten your knees. 1, 5 times. And 2. And 3. And 4. And 5. Stop. Slowly come all the way back up for me. And we're done. Thank you so much. I hope you feel so much better. Thanks guys. I hope you really enjoyed that. I hope that was very useful. If you have any comments or questions you'd like to ask, don't forget to subscribe and like my channel. Thank you.
Yay.